And I'll be in the building. Ha! You see a culo. Yeah. Long yes, Ailaniki.
Yup, it's the Rich Lynch Podcast, episode
What
10.
was that? What the fuck was that, bro? I thought it was gonna be some hard hitting ass shit. Was he speaking English on that shit or no?
I don't know, man. That's Nav. You don't listen to Nav?
I clearly,
Young,
I don't. I'm sorry.
young Indian rapper, or I don't know what he is. He's brown. That's all
I know
I
you.
know.
I know-
He's
I don't know what he
brown.
is.
All I know
brown.
is I know that beat was fire.
Yeah, the intro was fire. The intro of that beat was fire, but I thought it was gonna be some other shit. But
Hey, man, we
That's
listened to all of 30 seconds of that song before we decided
it
that
was,
was the
that's
intro.
all I needed. That
So-
is all. God damn.
Let that be a lesson to you. You gotta hear the full thing.
It's definitely a lesson to me.
Yeah, we're fucking.
All right, bro.
Multicultural
Oh,
as shit. It's episode 10 of the Rich Lynch Podcast. I haven't gone through one intro yet. You know that we've done 10 of these. I don't think I've gone through a full intro.
Because you always ruin it.
What? Nigga, I said yes to the Rich Lynch Podcast, and you was right on the mic already. So
I don't think that's what happened, but whatever.
well, it's recorded, so
I mean, that's fine. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to listen to it some other time to figure if you're right or not.
well, the people hearing this know the truth, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, but they're not gonna tell you what it is because no one talks to you, so it's okay.
Everybody talks to me. I'm a global superstar. So what the fuck is up, man? What's good with you?
Man, no, man, I'm just out here just like doing the thing thug thizzle. Just trying to like behave, bro. Like, that's all. Just behaving, staying out of trouble. What about you, man? You out here like, y'all heard Sean showing on these hoes, or what y'all here doing?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, you know what a Sean is. You know what your name is, and they're the same
Nah,
thing. So
I'm
how you don't
living
know?
my best life. You know, that's all I can
Right.
do.
So that clearly means what I just said.
Nah, that's not what that means at all. But
Okay, not
nice
even close?
try. Not even close.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Whatever, nigga.
Fucking cooling it. Celtics won last night.
Yeah, honestly,
I hit
it's
you up
okay.
after the win. You was
I
ghost,
didn't
nigga.
get
What
it.
happened?
I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it. All right, bro.
Nah, I didn't get it, bro. I didn't get it. Yeah, you have an iPhone?
You don't get it? Nah, I don't get an iPhone.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it. I don't
Oh.
talk to people who got iPhones.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
You don't got iPhones, I don't talk to you.
That's cool.
It is.
it's okay.
It is.
It's okay.
I hate green bubbles.
Hey,
I
man.
hate green bubbles.
I
They make
don't.
me feel like
I
they
don't
look-
even
they
know
make
what
me
that
like-
means.
I mean, when you text back and forth, because that's what you said. You communicate. You hit me up. Right?
Mhm.
You didn't call me, did you? If you would have called me, I probably would have.
Come on, I don't call nobody.
So you text me, correct?
Yeah, of course.
All right, then. So that means if you were to text me, you don't have an iPhone. That means I would have been exchanging conversation with green bubbles and shit. And I don't like green bubbles. They kind of remind me of like the puking emoji with the throw up face.
Oh man,
You know what I'm talking about? Like that shit is
bro.
That
You
shit-
niggas are ridiculous.
I didn't get it, bro. I'm sorry.
Well,
What were you saying? What was it? What was it?
I just said, how about them Celtics, bro? That's all.
Oh,
That's all I had to. I was just wondering, you know, how you feel
Oh.
about that flawless victory.
that was a flawless victory.
Game
honestly, like,
7
bro,
game
I'm happy-
series.
I'm happy them niggas won, bro. Like, good for them.
Oh
Like,
man.
fucking Bledsoe
Jalen Brown got
looked
hurt.
pretty trash out there. I mean, I'm sure. I'm not, like I could tell he was gonna get hurt based off his last game he played. Play like ass.
Nah,
I think he pulled a hamstring.
disrespectful as shit. First of all,
Who
To-
me?
yeah, to you disrespecting young Jalen Brown, the
I like
future,
Jalen
the future of the NBA. It's
Nah, he's probably
So-
not the future, but like,
bro.
he's good.
All
He
right.
could be good, bro. He, just
he,
gotta
he
quit.
could. He's
He-
already good, kid. What are you talking about?
He
My
gotta
guy
quit
dropped
being
34 and like
Last game?
No, not last game. Last game he got hurt.
Shut up.
So he's dropped 34. We're talking about Jaylen Brown. We're not talking about last game. We're not talking about last game. We're talking about Jaylen Brown as a prospect. Yeah, how about the Celtics? I didn't ask you about how about last game. Nah,
I'm not doing this.
Fuck out of
Because
here,
if they would
bro.
have because if they would have lost,
fuck out of
they
here. Nah, they wouldn't have lost. They didn't lose. That's the point. Nigga, it was good.
My point is, if they would have lost tonight, you would never be asking me how about themselves.
Nah, I wouldn't. But they won, so it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
We're talking about
it doesn't matter.
We're talking about this game. We're talking about this game. Nigga.
I'm telling you.
We're clearly talking about it.
It doesn't matter what we're talking about. We're talking Celtics. We're still in it, nigga.
We're talking about Jaylen Brown, bro. Like, were we not? We talking about Jaylen Brown?
It doesn't even matter at this point. I'm high off the victory. And
what?
We're gonna start. We got to cut this out and let's get to some topics. First things first. First things first. I don't know what that means. First things first. Yes.
Act like you.
I don't. Yeah, who has to listen?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
So first things first. There's rumors. I get all my rumors from Instagram, so take all of that with a grain of salt.
It's clearly not about me.
James Harden and Ashanti.
I don't care about. I can't say I don't care about Ashanti, but I kind of don't care. She's not important, like G shit.
Oh wow.
Is she like and what I mean by that? Not saying she's not important.
Have you seen her recently?
She's not relevant. That's what I'm trying to say.
Musically or just culturally or what?
More so musically, but I want to say both.
She's definitely not relevant musically, but also she's still Ashanti.
She's Ashanti, bro. But my thing is just like, bro, you're it's like it's almost equivalent to like the complex, where like, oh my gosh, the you, and everybody know like them niggas that ass are good because of their people who are on the U's because of their history, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that arrogance, that pride is from the history. Same thing with Ashanti, bro. Like
who says she has arrogance?
No, I'm saying the people who are like, oh my gosh, gun ho Ashanti fans are the same who are gun ho like UN fans. Like bro, like people love Ashanti, and even though she hasn't put out music like in years,
actually she dropped a song with Ty Dolla $ign. So sir,
when. Besides that,
it's called Say Less.
How long ago? So clearly it must be quite recent, right?
It's very recent. It's Ty Dolla $ign. So
okay, it's quite recent. And since then, what else she dropped? Nothing. So my point is this.
But we're not checking for her. First of all,
I'm not. My point is this. So you've been checked. So my thing about it is, if Ashanti was always relevant, bro, her music would have got to somebody. We would have heard of that shit. Or she's putting out trash. Which one is it?
All right, let's find out. Let's play the song right now, nigga.
I'm not trying to hear the whole song, nigga. Like,
bro, what the fuck you got to do?
Diplomatic, bro. You're being so diplomatic.
I'm trying to hear what Ashanti's got going on, bro. She's earned.
I feel like
she's 37 too, and fully her titties out. Yeah, that's surprising. So she's been popping for a minute.
Without even knowing the pain or suffering you might be going through behind closed doors.
Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter actress Ashanti caught on camera pulling a girl's hair out.
Seems to be spiraling out of control.
Oh, I saw that.
Ashanti, what happened with the girl you pushed in the
Pushing her into the pool.
Alright, so first of all, OD with the effects. Like, chill the fuck out. Like,
that's what, you know why they're doing that, right?
Like, what the hell? They're making it seem like she caught a body.
Because, bro, like, she's not relevant, bro, and they want to hype shit up, bro. You think I'm really, bro? I know you don't want to hear what I have to say, bro.
We're 30 seconds in. I understand. She's not musically relevant, but you know,
listen,
but you get the benefit of the doubt with the track record she's got, right?
I'm willing to listen. I love Ashanti, bro. You acting like I say she put out trash and she's not a good artist.
I'm not saying you said that. I'm just saying let's see what she did. This is her most recent track. We both haven't heard of it, so let's hear of it. Like, let's just listen to what she got.
Up next, Ashanti pushes a fan in the pool because she wanted a picture. This girl is
caught on camera pulling a girl's hair.
It's amazing to me that people don't even care about finding out the truth. They rather just run with the lie. Honestly, People need to just say less.
All right, I gotta stop. This building she's recording this in is the same building that Young M.A. recorded her lesbian porn in, because it's like
Honestly,
the same exact thing.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was not gonna say anything. But
Oh my god.
I stopped saying because I felt like I was being the nigga who was being the antagonist. So I was like, let me just keep this to myself. But then you said it, so I was like, you know what? I knew I'm not fucking crazy, nigga.
Bro, that is wild. It's the same fucking building.
Oh my god.
Yo, that is really amazing. Oh god.
Pull up to the party. Jewels all on my body. Yo,
Pause that shit. No, it's not. Don't say that.
What?
It can't be. Don't say that.
What?
It can't be the same building,
It's
bro.
the same building, bro. This shit is crazy. Yo, do you think she knows? This was recorded this was released 3 weeks ago. So music videos, you can shoot them in about a day and a half, editing. So we could say maybe like 3 months ago, they were recording this. I don't know how long it takes to record a porn. It's more than a couple of days, right? Like a professional one.
I don't know. I don't think so. That's a lot of.
Who got the building first? That's what I'm wondering.
Bro, I don't know. They renting the fuck out of that shit. Whoever owns it is making
Yeah,
a pretty
mad
penny
bread.
right now.
Mad bread. It's insane. All right, we're only a minute and 14. We're a minute and 14 into this 4-minute video, and we have heard no music. Like, we heard a monologue, and then we heard Ty Dolla $ign.
on my body.
What'd you say?
No, I was just trying to see how long this shit was.
It's a 4:35.
Go ahead, do your thing.
They can't tell me nothing, no.
Like stop it, them bitches over there not popping. Hey, we gon' order more bottles, and they can't tell me nothing, no. Like in my face, say less. If it ain't about the money, say less. If it ain't from the click, say less. Bitch, say less. Got my walls with me.
Young nigga got the pull with me. Make it rain, got a budget on me.
Yo, this nigga Joe Budden's really winning. He's all over this fucking video.
He was in it?
Yeah, he was in the fucking screen grabs or whatever she's got.
So funny.
Song's okay.
Yo, buddy, saw an interview with her and Everyday Struggle.
When Everyday Struggle was quality.
Yeah, that shit for real. That's just trash now. But
I think
they better off listening to our shit. But no,
hell yeah.
Joe Budden and her was going at it. That shit was funny.
Yeah, well, hey. This video the song's okay. Ashanti's nice to look at, but you know, it's like whatever.
But that's not enough nowadays. I mean, it's
for
enough.
sure. For
It's
sure, it's
not
not
enough
enough
for
no.
me. It's not for me to be like, oh my gosh, you're relevant.
Oh, like even
Bro.
even today, it's not enough because just being good looking is you gotta be good looking, you gotta be talented, and you gotta have like some kind of drama or clout aura built around you.
You don't think she got clout? You don't think Ashanti got clout?
Ashanti's got like legacy,
Street
like
clout.
she's got legacy. That's what she's got. She's like a legend in like the R&B
But my
thing.
thing about it is how you have legacy. How you a legacy but don't have like clout?
Clout
Like,
is
you know what I
different
mean?
than like a legend. A
It's
tribe,
but
a tribe called Quest. They're legends. They have no clout though. Clout is this fucking.
But it's relative though, no? It's relative.
Like
Because my thing is this: like you have clout with like who you have clout with to who that it matters to, right? Like so if
Yeah,
you
that's
talking
true.
about what you just talking about, Trap Called Quest, like bro, like yeah, we don't give a fuck about not we, but like these young niggas don't give a fuck about Trap Called Quest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But my thing is, if you know, depending on who does, you know, they speak to the right people who has the clout to reach to these young niggas and who really fucking matters, who's really like the source of the change or the ripple effect, right? So my point with her is like I don't think she has clout, but I think it's industry clout. I don't
yeah,
think
you're right. It's industry shit. It's not like it's not the people don't give a fuck or like
the people don't give a fuck, right?
There's no young girls that are really really banging Ashanti. But hey, shout out to her. She came around a really like difficult time with this
Cardi B climate, bro, because she's really out here like.
Yeah,
killing shit.
you gotta be fully on some hoe shit. No shame intended. But because like if you say hoe shit now, it's like a positive connotation depending on who says it, and I don't know what connotation is gonna be taken when I say it. So to clarify, we're okay with hoe shit over here.
yeah, I know you're okay. You a thought, so you're supposed to be,
bro. I wish I was, but I'm not. Like
all right, bro.
I'm a chill guy. But shout out to Ashanti. Yeah, keep it moving. James Harden though, shout out to him too.
I think he's one of them niggas who always had a crush on Ashanti,
and like now he got the chance. Yeah, you're right.
Now he got the chance.
Yeah, you're right.
Never like yo.
That ass.
If I was that ass,
like
I'll probably do the same thing if I was him.
Like how old's Holly Berry right now?
Oh, Holly Berry's like,
she's like 50, dog.
She's at least 40.
Nah, Holly Berry's gotta be
like 40.
She's a bison. She's half a century, dog. She's 51. And if I was given the chance, I would still be like, yes, please, thank you.
That's clout, my guy. That's a different type of clout.
That's not even clout. I feel like clout is a SoundCloud rapper thing. Clout is like a not monetary, but it's like a quick burning kind of 15 minutes of fame type of thing. Right?
Yeah,
like I could make a silly Instagram video and like slap somebody or some shit or slap a famous person and I get clout off of that, but it's like 15 minutes of fame shit.
But what type of clout I'm talking about the clout that matters. I ain't talking about those funny haha social media shit.
Yeah.
Like he'll get way more clout pulling a Holly Berry than he would in Ashanti.
No.
You don't think so?
Ashanti's Holly Berry's way more low key though.
But it's not about who's low key. It's about dead ass like, yo, like this nigga's out here like fucking Holly Berry.
Yeah, but we're gonna forget about it. We're like, it's not gonna come up all the time because we're not gonna see them together all the time. Like she's low key. She's a grown woman, right? Ashanti's 37. She's a grown woman as well, but she still could like go out and shit, and you will see them out and about. You would never see James Harden and Holly Berry out and about. That's a low key thing.
I'm not saying you won't, but I'm just saying, but the clout knowing the fact that like, bro, this man.
Yeah, but
really
that's gonna wear off.
You think so?
I know for a fact because there's so much shit going on. You have to always be in the eye of the public. So him and Ashanti would always be in the eye of the public, and Holly Berry is definitely not because she like just ducks off.
But now I have a question for you. Now I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is getting more clout off who? James Harden talking to Ashanti or Ashanti talking?
Oh, for sure, Ashanti's getting clout off of him.
Gee.
Oh, for sure. He's like an MVP. He's like the running MVP candidate. Dropping niggas off. Like he's
making way more money than you.
Like I'm sure she's not struggling for money. She doesn't need his money. But
no, like, she don't need his money. But it's like, bro, like
he's definitely
he's more visible.
Bro. Oh yeah, he's definitely the more visible
way more
one.
Relevant.
And it definitely helps her too, for sure.
For sure.
So,
for sure. Yeah.
But
shout out to them.
But still, man. And Ashanti is a huge upgrade over Khloe Kardashian.
I don't know what the fuck Ashanti was doing before now, but go ahead.
Hey man. Shout out.
I ain't shit.
Shout out both of them. I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna go into this topic. I know you don't give a fuck
shout
about.
Out my uncle.
No, we're not doing that. I'm gonna shout out Round 2 in South Beach is opening up. All my fashion kids are gonna know what that's about, or just streetwear guys. Sean Witherspoon. It's supposed to be said Weatherspoon, but it's Witherspoon. He's got a guest collab dropping. You don't even give a fuck about any of this, I bet, huh? Guess is making some colorful T-shirts. Do you want to see them?
I mean, since I'm on this podcast, I guess the right thing to say is yes. Let's see the T-shirts. I'm so excited, Sean.
I don't know what's up with you. It's Sean. A lot, Sean. So here, here are the shirts. The gear. You know, like Sean Witherspoon.
That nigga like a fucking like a what's this goddamn Starburst.
Hey man, that's what's hot right now. That's what's popping. They're dropping in a farmer's market in LA. But so basically this dude finds vintage Nike, Supreme, whatever, and he sells them at his shop. It's basically a consignment shop or whatever. And he's opening up one in South Beach, and I'm hyped.
Just send me the Air Maxes, bro. Like I don't care about anything else you were just talking about. All I see is
These are his.
Again, just
Yeah.
send me the cool Air Maxes I see. That's all I care about. Everything else, you could throw that in the trash.
Here's the thing,
But
bro. I can't send them to you because they're sold out instantaneously. It's not. These things are hard to get, bro. You gotta get raffles and all that other bullshit. And I know you're not doing that, so.
But you know what's so crazy, though? Honestly,
Yeah,
I think we need to start like making like a fucking shoe thing, bro. Like, or a clothes line. All you gotta do is have bright ass colors and make them shits look weird.
You need.
And put the right people wearing them shits. You're good. You're in good hands, bro.
It's hard to get the right people wearing it. Like, think about it.
It really is. That is true. That is absolutely true.
That's the main part about it. You can't just.
Who's wearing that shit though?
Everybody's wearing that shit. It's Nike, first of all, and the colorway is fire, so he's already good. And everybody's rocking that shit.
Fuck the colorway.
Well, fuck the colorway is something a non-sneakerhead would say because that's a fire colorway.
No. I'm saying that. I'm saying that because, like, bro, like you could still like make people gravitate to some garbage just because certain people are wearing it. So that's why I say just fuck the color. I'm not saying it's not a point.
I don't know about
is,
that.
right?
There's some shoes that you couldn't get people to wear. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on that because you see the Balenciagas. You seen the giant Balenciaga shoes that niggas is wearing?
I seen Balenciagas. Them shits are ugly to me. If Kanye West had like a big ass KY on them bitches or KW, I bet everybody would rock them bitches. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah,
let's not slander Kanye. Okay,
I'm not slandering Kanye.
Or,
I'm saying how people move with his name associated with things. That's all I'm saying.
It's all about a proven track record. If you've been proven to drop fire, people will give you the benefit of the doubt.
All right, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay, bro.
With shoes, with music, anything.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
As I was saying.
All right, bro.
Do you want to see?
Yeah.
There's a post. Why are you laughing? You're just cutting me off here. This is not an enjoyable listening experience for the people. What's wrong with you? I wouldn't like it.
Giving them room. The Rose says, "Okay, I'll take it."
So you think they want to hear us agree with each other?
So you see, DeMar DeRozan throwing up the C's.
Yeah,
he's
all right, bro.
They're for Canada though. Someone said he's throwing up the C's for Canada. And did you know there's a Compton in Canada?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, maybe at least
it's like frozen Compton, which I thought was hilarious. But he's like a full blood Crip. I said full blood. Ooh, oh my, full blown Crip.
You're gonna have us all the way
full blood.
Talking crazy.
Hey man,
full blood Crip.
Oh man, so tripping. Yeah, let's keep on moving.
Yes.
Oh man. There's been the first ever full, I was gonna say scrotal, but it was penis transplant.
A who?
A penis transplant.
A full penis transplant. Like,
Yep. So basically,
what do you mean? That whole like shaft just got cut off and then
no, they didn't cut off the. They basically cut off a section from underneath your belly button to like around the what's the word? The taint or some shit? Is that the word? The gooch? That area?
Okay.
And they take that off. They take that off.
That's the favorite part. That's the favorite body part on a woman. Bro, quit playing. You know
on a woman, bro. Who's got the time to be down there? Nigga, you're bugging. You're bugging if you think anyone's spending time at the gooch, kid.
Right, you know that,
bro, there's not even. I don't even think that's like a thing people do. I don't think people spend time in the gooch. That's like a flyover state. That's like Kansas, nigga. Like we just keep it moving.
Oh no, I mean,
no one's stopping by the gooch to like.
I mean, all I'm saying is I heard it. If it's stimulating, bro, like that's what I heard. If that's what you down there for, that's what you're down there for. Because I heard What you told me was it was really pleasing. So I mean, you know,
Who
what I'm
told
saying?
you that? Who told you
You told
what?
me that, nigga. You said
Bro,
it. You told me that.
you're
off
so
the
fake
air.
news. It's so crazy.
All right, bro. I'm not doing this with you right now. Go ahead, bro.
Bro, you're on full Trump mode, like
I'm
my
not
guy.
doing this with you.
Just fake facts everywhere.
Your
I
name
can't
is
even.
shown for.
No, it's shown, not shown. So, it's not my fault that you're dyslexic. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
No.
So you see.
This nigga pulled up his picture.
So here's.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You're looking at this. What they cut off? They cut off everything. Oh, but they took the scrotum off, the balls or whatever. So because for ethical reasons, because they don't want the guy having babies with another man's sperm. You know, so it's like. You got to use your own testicles. I think he didn't get testicles. It was a Marine, so no jokes. He got his shit blown off in like an accident, like a attack or whatever.
That's most unfortunate.
So he's back.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, 9 plastic surgeons, 2 urological specialists. Took 14 hours. God damn. 14 hours.
So he got it replaced because of because of like some accident. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, he sustained injuries in Afghanistan resulting to the loss of his genitals. Man, that's a tough one. A lot of guys that in the army or that were in war or whatever, and that shit happens to them, they commit suicide.
Not him. My nigga got like racks, nigga. He was in Iraq getting them racks, nigga. Niggas out getting his whole nut and whole pelvic region replaced, bro. My niggas, I'm having my jits. Fuck what you mean, bro.
I don't think he's having jits anymore.
He's probably not, but he's fucking though.
Yeah, so that's something.
Yeah, that lease counts.
Yeah, you get a new lease on life.
I bet that shit's ugly. I bet bro, no homo. I bet that shit look fucking ridiculous, bro. That shit look like a fucking fly. That nigga dick like a Venus flytrap. That nigga is all the way like
man. They're gonna think he's transgender. They're like, oh no. They're like, bro.
Like, bro. Dick shaped like a feather.
Oh my
that
god.
That shit shaped like.
I don't even know what that means. Oh god.
That nigga shaped like a fucking feather.
You know when you like cook a hot dog and it explodes at the tip?
That's not even funny, bro. That's probably really what happened to him. His dick really explodes. He's gonna see about
god. You know the old Looney Tunes commercials when the dynamite would blow up in their hands?
You're a fucking loser. I hate you.
Hey.
You're a psychopath.
Oh man. What if you get the transplant, right? And the new dick is smaller than your old one?
Yeah, but you gotta go back under.
Buyer's remorse.
You gotta go back.
You like, bro.
I'm clearly going back under, and I'm taking a discount.
Oh yeah, for sure. You're not charging me for this. I'm filing a claim on my credit card.
The fuck, nigga? I'm taking your job, nigga.
Service is not rendered. This is horrible. This is ridiculous. What if like you could like the surgery could happen and you get a successful surgery, you get a new piece and everything, and you can have babies, but you get a micro penis. That's the only way it works. You have to get a micro penis. You gonna go no penis or micro? And when I say micro, I mean like an inch.
Like, oh my god.
Like it's lost in the pubic hair. Would you just live with the micro, right? You'd be like, fuck it, give me the micro. Give me the iPod mini, dog.
The nano.
Yeah, give me the nano.
Geez, I'm out to say that micro, bro.
No, so it's better than nothing, right?
I mean, bro, I would think so, but I'm not sure, bro. That's tough. That's tough.
Bro, like, I don't even think it's not even a question.
Who's gonna want to have sex with you though?
There's a girl. I'm sure there's footage of a girl doing some shit to a guy with a micro.
Yeah, for a payment, probably, nigga. Like,
exactly. You can still pay for it.
I don't know, bro.
It's better than nothing.
And then and then you have your reputation on the line. Everybody.
You're a war hero. Who's gonna talk shit? I fought for your freedom, nigga.
So
this is what I paid. I paid the ultimate price. They say the ultimate price is death. It's your dick getting blown off. That's the ultimate price.
So, no one's gonna have sex with you with your micro penis,
bro. I'm sure there's a girl somewhere.
I'm sure there's somebody. There's
a girl that will fall in love with you, and then she'll be like goth or some shit, or she'll be kind of ugly, and you're gonna deal with it because she still sits on top and grinds your micro penis. So you just live life like that, man.
That shit when he in the fucking like that shit probably wouldn't be able to have.
You have to scissor her.
You can't even.
You scissor her. That's the only option.
That may not even work.
Oh my god. As a man, you had to scissor your girl? Oh, bro.
I don't know, bro.
What a tough life that is. But this is not the situation for this guy. He got a fully working Johnson. They don't give stats on the penis, so we're just gonna not know. We're just gonna not know.
Shout out to.
They didn't say the name.
What's his name?
They're not gonna say the name. Could you imagine everyone knowing he got a refurbished dick? Come on.
All right, well, shout out to Sergeant Dummy Dick, bro.
That's so rude. All our fallen soldiers.
His fallen soldiers. I'm done with this nigga,
bro. Poor bastard. Old Billy Boy got. When I say Billy Boy, I mean Bill Cosby. He got sentenced. Oh, he didn't get sentenced, but he got found guilty of 3 counts of assault or sexual assault. So he could be looking at 10 years.
That shit is so. He was considered American's dad.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's sad, bro. That nigga be out here.
He was fully raping bitches, like full scale. Like, I don't even know.
Go to the bar and ask for a Cosby and Coke. What they make you? Which is crazy, bro.
He's 80 years old right now. He's looking at possibly 10. That's a life sentence.
Yeah, that is a life sentence. That's sad, bro.
Not really.
I mean, it is sad because I remember he was like the epitome of of a good black man on the Hustables.
But let me ask you this.
But wait, I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
He was the nigga that if you was in a dysfunctional household, you had something to model your household off of.
Uh-huh.
He was that nigga that where like if your mom was watching it, she'll be sitting here and watching that show. She'll be like, like she's in church or some shit. Like, bro, that the Hustables was really something that was a show that was very, very like just it was just important, bro, on so many levels. But yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
Hey man, it's always the people that are always trying to preach respectability, politics.
You don't
and all
think
that.
so?
It's weird because like he was looked at like such a good guy, but like I didn't have like this crazy like respect for Bill Cosby or anything like that.
I tell you what, how about we ask the question? Ask the people. What do you think the people think about
Bill Cosby?
Before we found out before we found out he's just a fucking like a pervy ass man, right? What do the people think of Bill Cosby?
They just thought he was an old dude that had a great TV show.
No, I mean, but honestly, that TV show was one of those TV shows that kind of like it had like a really it did something to the community, bro. That did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know what I'm saying? Shows the Wayne's Brothers, shows like that. You know what I'm saying? They just had some damn. It meant a lot.
Bill Cosby meant a lot to you?
Honestly, yes, to some degree, yes.
So that's why so
To some
many.
degree, yeah.
That's why so many people were like, they didn't want to believe it off rip or whatever. They were like defending him.
Bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm just
He's
saying,
one of those dudes
like,
that we had a certain standard to that.
but look at him. Look at him.
I don't want to look at him. That nigga
Like the
look
nigga.
bad.
This is, once they said, "Hey, Bill Cosby was out here touching me," just like, yeah, yeah. Because the eyes, they look so evil, and they always looked off. But I had no reason to not trust the nigga. I was like, all right, well, but he was a gynecologist.
He was.
He was a gynecologist on the show. He was an
I
OBG.
thought he was like in real life.
No. He was delivering babies and shit, bro. On the show,
I thought
knocked
he
out
was in real
women.
life.
He had his hands in their vaginas. This dude was telling us. He told us what he was about the whole time.
You think he put that in there, or you think the
Who?
the
Yeah,
writer?
nigga, he put that bitch in there, bro. Bill Cosby had a lot of power back then, so
I'm sure he did.
that shit is fucked up. But I don't even know how to feel about it. It's like, yeah, like go to jail, but like he should have just died. He doesn't want to die. Like he's like other old people.
You just gonna say this man should have just died?
Yeah, but because like
Oh my
then
gosh.
if he had died before this came out, his legacy would have lived a little bit. You know what I mean? But all of this shit came out. The trial.
Yeah,
It's
you're right. If he would have died,
Yeah.
I think nobody would have like painted him.
Yeah.
Nobody would have thought that he was as bad as he is.
Yeah, so
He's just bad.
he lived too long, and
He lived too long.
yeah. you know how Joe Paterno when that shit happened at his at Penn State, he was like, oh no, they got Sandusky and they turned to Joe like, the fuck were you doing? He was like, and he died. And so like that's the best way to do it. If you was doing some fucked up shit when you were younger, you just gotta die afterwards. The Golden State Killer, they found the Golden State Killer. It was a cop. They couldn't find this nigga for however many years, and he was a police officer, which doesn't surprise me. Like, of course he was a police officer.
Yeah, I feel you.
Dude raped like 23 people and killed like 40 or some insane number. It's fucking crazy. And he was a police officer. You can't trust 12. It took a dark turn, so I'm gonna try to make it.
No, you're really you're losing our viewers.
Nah, I'm not. That's not.
Goddamn.
Oh, let's talk about some very uplifting music that I heard this week.
Oh, please. Oh my gosh. Either you're gonna lose the viewers or you're gonna lose me.
Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go, bro. Because I'm telling you. Great stuff. Quality beats. We're not going to talk about the last 15 seconds of that song. Because at the end of it, he just says poop diddy scoop for like 10 seconds, which is insane.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what you expect, you know. So
Is that really what you expect from Kanye, though?
I mean, based off the events that's been occurring over the past couple of weeks, yeah, I'm not surprised.
So you're telling me
He was doing that shit on purpose, and he's clearly just trying to piss everybody off. That's what I'm telling you.
So you're telling me you're not fucking with the dragon energy?
No, I'm telling you what I just told you.
I mean, I didn't even listen.
less.
I didn't even hear it because I knew it was wrong.
All right, well then don't ask then.
I'm gonna pull up the tweets that people have been going crazy. Like you.
Has it been a fucking hour yet?
No, it hasn't. We're gonna spend the last 30 minutes talking about Kanye.
No, the fuck we're not. You're gonna spend the last 30 minutes talking about.
Don't make me turn this into a all Kanye all the time podcast.
You're all right. Go ahead.
But basically, I'm trying to find the tweet that had all you niggas in your feelings. He basically tweeted something about dragon energy and him being Trump. He's like, me and Trump are dragon energy. You niggas need to chill out. Da, da, da. He's like, I don't support. First of all, he said, I don't support everything he does. But then immediately after, people started saying, oh, he supports everything Trump does. It's like, people don't even, they just want to just get mad. And it's like upsetting. Like, just fucking listen, bro. Everybody's overreacting. That's what I think everyone's overreacting. But
in regard, I mean, based off of what you just said,
because
they would be overreacting if what you said is exactly what happened. That would be considered overreacting. Yes.
I'm trying to find the exact tweet.
However, like Janelle Monáe said what she had to say.
What did she say?
Say what she had to say.
About what?
About
Kanye?
Kanye. Yeah, I forgot who, but she said, saying she's all about free thought, free spirited thought, but when it comes to and within the context of like supporting the suppressors on the oppressed, something like that, that's where she finds this kind of fuck, and that's when she just like to shut the fuck up. But oh my gosh, she's so great, right? So that's just that.
Who's great? Janelle Monáe?
I mean, yeah, her dyke ass, but
first of all, she's a pansexual, so
whatever.
Put some respect on her name.
I like her music.
I don't really listen to her music. I always liked her as a person, or not as a person, but I think she looked cool or whatever else. But I don't know. I don't have the time to listen to her music. Like,
I'm sure you don't. You don't have the time to listen to anybody's music that you don't want to listen.
I like discovering music. I don't like people trying to push fucking songs on me.
Honestly, I believe that. I'm all for that.
All right, so here's the tweet that had the internet hot. Let me see. You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He's my brother. I love everyone.
What?
I don't agree with. Hold on, it's a tweet. Let me get through the tweet. You don't have to agree with Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He's my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree with everything anyone does. That's what makes us individuals, and we have the right to independent thought. So what are you saying?
No, I didn't read it. I was listening to what you were saying, but go ahead.
All right.
Did you saw what's that chick name? She commented about this, man. It's like, yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember.
So basically, if you just type in dragon, if you type in dragon energy, it's just everyone's just freaking out, and I don't fucking get it. It's like, what's crazy? He says I love him or whatever, but it's like, if you're like a Christian or anything like that, like turn the other cheek, love thy neighbor or whatever. That's essentially what this shit is. So I don't agree with everything he does. Okay, I don't agree with what anybody does. Individual thought. And then he had a tweet that said Obama was in office for 8 years, nothing changed in Chicago. What do you think about that?
I mean, he wasn't like, bro. Like, again, I always believe they bring people in office to achieve some type of like agenda, some like United States agenda. They have a domesticated agenda. They have an international reason why they bring to achieve certain things. So I mean, him being in office, whether regardless if it's Obama or if it's Trump or wherever the fuck, they bring these people in because not only just because of like different ties, but they use their, I guess, clout. I hate you saying that word now. You got me hating that word, but they got them using their clout and their contacts and their network to actually like achieve some agenda, bro. And they'll sit here and they'll publicize everything else on the news saying, "Oh, this," but in reality, it's really something else different. So I mean, as far as what he did in Chicago, did he do anything in Chicago?
I don't know.
Probably
Chicago's
not.
still fucked up. It's just,
It's still Chicago. Is still
first
Chicago,
of all,
and I'm not,
he's the president. He's the
honestly,
president.
I don't, that's not what he was brought to do. So I didn't expect for him to do anything in Chicago.
But people in Chicago expected him to do some shit in Chicago, and
I mean, everybody expected Obama to do something in regards to black people and stuff like that. But he
yeah,
didn't do it.
but yeah. So
That's not what they brought in office for. Though.
Yeah. So is the tweet worth getting mad at him about though? That's the whole point.
What tweet?
The tweet the Chicago thing. He said Obama was in office for 8 years, nothing changed in Chicago. He tweeted that out, and people are like, "Oh, like it was blasphemous, essentially. Like Obama can do no wrong or some shit." If it's a true statement, Obama was in office for 8 years. Chicago's still fucked up. I don't think it's Obama's fault, and I don't think he's the president of the United States, not the president of Chicago. So it's not like, what the fuck do you want him to do? So people said, Kanye, why don't you do something about it? And now he's got like a foundation or whatever with a bunch of other artists. So I don't see how that's something to be upset about.
No, there's really nothing to be upset about in that regard. But, people are going to feel, to whoever they feel passionate about. People who are passionate about Obama, of course, they're going to sit here and retaliate, tweet. But my thing is, like, bro, that nigga make enough money to do some changes in Chicago if you really to. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying, oh my God, since he's not doing it, he's a shitty a hypocrite, but it's like, bro, like, you make more than enough money to drive impact within Chicago and market off here if you really want to do something about Chicago.
And I think he's going to do that. Like, he's putting his money where his mouth is. So
I mean, as he should, I would think so. So I mean, like, you should go and do that, bro. If it means that much to you, then go ahead and do that.
So he's rocking the MAGA hat too.
I mean, like, I don't really.
So it's like, this is clearly all part of a rollout, right? The only time he tweets is when there's fucking an album coming, and he always says like wild shit. He's known for saying wild shit, and now like they don't fully agree with the wild shit he's saying. It's like, oh, you're a sellout, blah blah blah. It's like, I guess, but like, I'm just gonna wait and see what the fuck happens. Like, that's all you can do.
I mean, again, bro, like that track that you just played. I mean,
from what we just heard, that wasn't.
Not from what we just heard, but if you heard the entire, like, the entirety of that song.
Yeah, the Wooty Scoop bullshit, yeah.
But he did that shit on purpose, bro. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. And it's like, bro, like, he's trying to build up enough, like, hype around whatever his rollout's gonna be. And that's really what it boils down to.
Well, this is the rollout. This is all the bullshit, all the shitty ad lib shit at the end of the song. It's all to get people talking. It's to get this conversation happening. It's to get Kanye West. So, and I know that from the jump. The second he started tweeting, I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting because he's going to say some stupid shit. And I didn't know what lane he was going to take, but he's taking the political shit, which is which isn't crazy because so many people have been doing that. Fucking Nipsey Hussle played Fuck Donald Trump in Washington over the weekend. And he had Kanye's picture up there. It's like, you're only promoting, you're only giving him promo, you're keeping him in the consciousness. If people really wanted to cancel Kanye West, they wouldn't talk about it, they wouldn't retweet, they wouldn't stop buying his Yeezys.
But the thing about it is, like, dog, it's what you're saying is something that's clearly it's more of a proactive approach. Like, right, because now you're telling people to stop habits now and stop, like,
it's not a habit to buy the nigga sneakers.
I mean, but if it's come to listen to his music or just checking for him, bro, like, sometimes, you're right, you're absolutely correct. You have to remove him from your consciousness, but it's like, dog, like, it's a lot more easier said than done. That's all I'm saying.
That's true, but also, why do we even have to though?
Because like, dog, like, you should, like, no one's not thinking of, like, oh, how to, like, remove Kanye. No one's, like, taking that extreme approach to do that.
For sure people are. You see, that's a problem. You're not on social media.
No, some people are, but it's not enough to where that he's not going to be, like, a not relevant. get what I'm saying? Like he's always gonna be somehow stirring up the pot somehow. He's almost equivalent to what Eminem used to do back when he was out here doing his thing. Like, bro, he's doing the same exact shit. Like, you're not gonna erase this man because he know how to be relevant through controversy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and you know, people still like to hear his music because he's a great producer and things. So it's something that you can't really do anything about. It's just when you start feeding into it, that's when you start promoting him without you knowing it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I don't see why the fuck if like I don't know.
Really out here, what the fuck? I haven't seen that in age. Is that discrete math, nigga?
Yeah, it's a fucking decision tree. That just popped up on Reddit. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the Kanye shit. I'm excited for the album. I don't give a fuck what anyone else has to say. People are gonna be mad about. People are gonna be mad about some bullshit, and whatever the fuck. If the album's good, it's good. If Kanye's dumb, Kanye's dumb, and I don't think he's as dumb as people are making it seem, and I don't think he's as MAGA as they want him to be, and I think it's real fucking crazy how people just jump on one side or the other. Like, if you do anything against, like, the black consciousness, automatically they want to take your black card, they want to take your pass, and it's like, chill the fuck out. Like, and also, it's a bunch of 18-year-olds on Twitter telling you, like, trying to, like, control shit by complaining. That's the craziest part about it. All
Can I
niggas
ask you
got
a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think it's fucked up that they're doing that? Or do you think that reason is just for them to take your card just because of, you know, I guess you're doing antics like that, or no?
If you disagree with someone, you can.
No, I'm not talking about disagreeing with someone. I'm talking promoting. I don't know. I guess promoting individuals, people aren't necessarily fond of.
What do you mean, like promoting Trump or what? Promoting,
yeah,
or like the conservative chick? But the thing is, he didn't promote them. That's the main thing. All he said was, "I love Donald Trump, right? He's my brother. We're both drag energy," which is essentially we're both crazy egomaniacs. That's what they both are. So it's like,
but you know, people don't read between the lines with that, bro. Like,
but that's not. But yeah, but that's not like
part,
a good thing. That's not like that's not like a thing we should just be okay with. People not.
But that's why.
Thinking.
But so when people start to be so like willing to like you know confiscate his black card, then they're wrong for like failing some type of way to do that or even do.
I don't know what
Are they wrong for feeling that way, or
they have a right to feel however they want to feel, but there should be a more responsible reaction. It's like, I don't know, because like you can be like, oh, I don't like that, that's fine, but it's like also think about why you don't like it, and before you start tweeting, before you start overreacting. Anytime I see something I don't like, I try to think about like, what the fuck is this, right? You're like, what the fuck is this? It's like, why don't I like it? And once you have a decent explanation of why you don't like something, because like a lot of people,
you can understand the other side of why.
Exactly. So you can actually debate why you don't like it. So like, people just go off their gut reaction. Like with comedy and shit, they hear a joke that they didn't fucking like, or like if you make a retarded joke or some shit, they're like, oh, you said retarded, da, da, da. It's like, but think about it like for a second. Is it really that big of a deal? Is it really that bad? Or you just want to be outraged? Because like people like get high off of outrage now. It's fucking crazy. But it's like, and like Kanye has noticed that, and he's been using that shit for the longest time. And at a certain point, like after the Taylor Swift shit, I stopped caring about like the outrage that Kanye was creating. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for the album. And I think more people should do that.
Bro, like you already know how I feel, bro. Like I'm gonna do it. I'm not pro Kanye or anti Kanye. I just know what he's good at. In regards to like stirring up controversy.
Yeah,
bro. Like,
that's fine.
It's a rollout.
I understand that. Yeah.
So I don't like, bro, like I don't even care what these niggas be talking about on social media. So, it's like, I don't know, like
social media is fun to a certain
that's
extent.
all it is to me.
Yeah,
but that's all it is to me.
Yeah,
as far
exactly.
as me like reading it, I don't try to take shit. Oh my gosh, like.
But now people. But the thing is, now social media could destroy people's lives.
It can.
That's the crazy
part. My
part.
Bible.
Yeah.
Don't try to make it my Bible.
Yeah. Social media is ideal for just looking at horse. So.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's what it's really for. I don't know what other people are using the internet for, but it's like hot chicks. It's like hot chicks.
You use it to watch lesbian porn. Like,
Nah.
you use it to watch Young and May and directors.
Bro, who's gonna? Why would I watch that? That's like so boring.
You was an advocate of it last like a couple like.
I wasn't really an advocate. First of all, I was just letting you know that this was what's happening in the streets because you're doing whatever you're doing, and I just thought it'd be an interesting thing to talk about.
Alright, bro. You're annoying as shit for no reason.
What happened?
You just choose it. You choose to be this. But go ahead.
Choose to be what?
The way with I just told you. But it's okay.
Man, it is what it is. You know how about the other week we talked about Waffle House getting beer?
Yeah, I actually went to Waffle House this past weekend and I asked the lady like, "Hey, you have any like beer?" She was like, "Oh no,
not yet."
Like, well, you know, you guys are supposed to be getting beer soon. She was like, "Oh no, we're not." I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, so it's not like a global thing. I'm not global.
I'm assuming not, because she had no idea whatsoever.
Shit, what the
I
fuck?
guess she went to go ask like the rest of the staff, and they had no clue either.
Yeah,
so I was like, okay, well, you niggas suck, and
y'all
niggas need to tune into Richlings, right?
Exactly.
So,
like, what the fuck? Corporate didn't fucking call you, like, bitch. I mean, come on.
Yeah, y'all niggas are behind the curve.
In the last week and a half or so, this chick in Alabama got pulled out of a Waffle House by the cops, and she was as they're dragging her out, she became nude. So it's like on the internet, and people are like, "That's fucked up" or whatever. It's like, alright, because she didn't want to leave. I get it, but it's like, it's the fucking police. You're black. If they're gonna, let's make it less hard for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
it's like, also you could take a stand. You could take a stand. I get it, but also be ready for what's gonna come with it, which is the cops are pissed at you, and it's like Alabama. Ooh. It's Alabama off rip, right? It's a Waffle House. It's late. It's like, this is stacking up to be like a hate crime. So like, you could either stick to your guns on some Rosa Parks shit, which I respect, and deal with the consequences, or you could just be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna live to fight another day. I would have been like, you know what, fuck this, I don't have the energy for this. But she was like, nah, I'm not going nowhere, and they dragged her ass out, titties all out, and that's just
that check, bro.
I guess, but it's Alabama, nigga. Like, what check you gonna get? Like, all these niggas do is watch football and whatever the fuck they do. Like, I can't even think of a second thing that's happening in Alabama other than football. And I know there's some niggas in Alabama that are hot right now, but I don't give a fuck. You're a flyover state. But
nobody stopped there on purpose.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on in Alabama? Maybe like ribs, I'm guessing, but like not really, because like Texas got that on lock. So,
not even, but
oh, bro, you're bugging. Did you ever go to Franklin's when you lived out in Texas?
No. I've been living in Texas and I had their ribs. I ain't gonna fly. Their ribs are good. I ain't gonna fly.
Come on, everything's bigger in Texas. I just think you had a bad run with Texas, bro, because Texas gets a lot of love.
The ribs are good because like half of America, and you know, obesity is at an all-time high. So it's like, of course, like Texas is an advocate of just that type of like
Texas.
lifestyle.
Texas has been obese since the 1980s. These niggas been fat for a minute, bro. They've been ahead of the curve on obesity. Big ass niggas.
They the curve, nigga.
They are the curve. Oh yeah, so there was a girl got dragged out in Alabama, and then there was that shooting. You heard about the shooting in a Waffle House? White dude
just go on like Google and try to look at Waffle House.
No. These things just came up when I was like living my life on the internet. That
probably was happening. I think you looked at one. You clicked on a Waffle House link about,
and I got all the links.
You got all. They ran cookies on your shit, and
yeah.
then they just
the fucking
like,
algorithm. They just like, oh,
they got you. And
it's like, oh, this nigga loves Waffle House.
They're gonna send you a fucking like menu of next breakfast special they got coming out.
Yeah, they got the updates and shit in there.
They got all the updates for your ass.
Look what you did.
Hey, man. But you really didn't hear about this shooting? It was a big deal.
Nah, I didn't hear about the shooting. Nah.
There's 4 people. I think four people died. It was in Nashville.
Chicago.
Nah. I don't know. Does Nashville even have Waffle House?
It's Tennessee. I would think so. I feel like from Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, they should all have Waffle Houses.
Yeah, it was in
Kentucky.
Nashville. It was in Nashville. This is a pretty busy one too, because it was across the street from like a phone bank or some shit. And dude grabbed the barrel of the gun. This black dude grabbed the barrel of the gun. He burned his hand, and he took the gun away from the shooter, and the dude ran out, and he was naked under a trench coat. So,
oh, okay.
Why is it always white people doing this shit?
I don't know, bro. Like they just, I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. It's Waffle House, bro. Waffle House got some type of.
I've never been to Waffle House.
You'll like it more than like Boston Market.
Oh, fuck a Boston Market. Right on cue. But yeah, fucking. Is it crazy that after I heard about the shooting, I still wasn't like, I don't ever want to go to Waffle House. I still want to try it, but it's mad ratchet, isn't it?
No, it's just like it's equivalent to like home dining. Bro. If you went to an American restaurant, not restaurant, just a house, and they said, "Oh yeah, I want like a grit bowl or some shit." Like they have a toaster right there. They have like their bread is nothing fancy. It's like straight from fucking like Winn-Dixie's type shit. It's just really like a generic, not generic, but just like a the typical traditional like home cooked breakfast meal. If that's what I had something to describe like Waffle House as, that's what it would be.
Yeah, try that shit out.
Some people are, some people aren't. I mean, and the prices are really cheap also. So that's all.
That's amazing.
That's also like, yeah. That's
it's good for when you're fucking slumped after the club. That's essentially all I know about Waffle House.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. That's why when you told me there was shit, nigga, what?
Yeah, that's exactly that's what I said too. But I'm bet they're rethinking that after the week they've had.
After all the shootings.
What are grits? What's inside of grits?
Honestly, like my girlfriend and I, we were talking about what. And I think we still don't know what that is.
What the fuck is grits? Is it like potatoes or some shit? Is it a starch?
You never had a grit? Are you trying to really know?
No. I've had grits. I've eaten grits. I've eaten.
But
grits.
what it is like?
But like, what is it? It's like I just ate it and didn't know what the fuck it was.
I don't know. That shit's good as fuck.
It's a porridge made from corn that is grounded into coarse meal that is boiled.
Maybe it's like
corn.
Is it?
It's ground corn.
Ground corn?
It's a ground corn porridge.
Which
is crazy. Are you a sweet or savory grits person?
What is savory?
Like salt, butter.
Oh, okay.
Or do you put like a little bit of jelly or like some sugar in there or what?
It depends, bro. It depends what I have. Like naturally, I'm more of a savory, but if I have like, if they gave it to me, with like, and
this hold on, this nigga said naturally, I'm more savory. What the fuck? That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny to me. Like naturally, I'm more savory. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna isolate that audio clip. That shit is hilarious. Like naturally, I'm more savory. That's wild. Oh man, that's hilarious. I was gonna, and then after I said that, I was just about to say I'm a sweet grits guy. Like I was like naturally I'm more sweet. Oh no, pause.
No, nigga, boy, stop. But I'm more of a savory type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So
that doesn't surprise me.
I don't know what that means.
You don't seem like the type of nigga like, oh, let me get some sugar in my grits. Like, no, fuck that. I feel like you would be like, oh, you want a piece of the Snicker? You'd be like Snickers will kill you. Get that shit out of here. I'm like, oh wow, like that's what I feel like you would do. Like,
you know what? I'm not doing this with you right now.
Like, get that Snicker out of my face while I bang on you, cuz. Oh wow. Like, oh no, I'm sorry. Oh man, that shit's hilarious. Hey, you know what's so fucked up? Earlier this week, like on Friday or whatever. One of my coworkers was like, hey, you wanna I got an extra ticket to the Avengers. You want to join? I was like, nah, no, thank you, doc. And he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be. I was like, yeah, I'm just not. I don't want to be around all those people in the movie theater because the last time a big superhero movie came out and shit got shot up. So I'm not trying to die with you niggas over Infinity War. I'm gonna catch it when there's no one in the theater.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. I'm trying to watch it when the theater is like less packed. I hate a packed theater because niggas be trying to make jokes and shit, and people coughing and like, ugh. Niggas be dying in the middle of a movie. It's so upsetting.
It's like equivalent to like sitting on an airplane.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and now you got all and you all gotta watch the same movie, and niggas trying to walk back and forth. It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
Sit your ass down.
Exactly.
Like you're in a. Bro, I had like a little jit running around.
Fuck. You see that type of shit would piss me off.
Bro, he was like jumping up and down, making noises, like right in fucking scream. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Where are your parents?
Yeah, exactly. Where are your parents? That's when you throw like a bottle at that shit. Like, sit down.
Bro, like, oh, this nigga don't shut the fuck up. But
yeah. God damn it. Have you ever gone to one of those drive-ins? Because I know there's one down here by the swap shop, but I don't think I found out that's not a very popular thing in the rest of America. Drive-in movies, they're really dying out.
They aren't, but they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. I mean, in certain spots because people history. Oh my gosh, like I never been through that before. Do it. So
I gotta try it out. I've never done it.
Exactly. So me neither. So that's why I feel like they're gonna have a place. May not be as prevalent as it once was. They're gonna have a place.
But the fucking viewing angles can't be good, can they? Like in your car, you're gonna be fucking ducking. Like I don't know. I think that's like that's a convertible type of thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna try and watch it this week, the new Avengers movie, and I'm gonna watch it at a drive-thru. Oh no, I had plans to watch it with the home. You know what? Well, I'll hit her up. But
look at you. What you? Never mind,
bro. That's not, bro. I got zero hoes. I have,
bro.
You know what's? No, she's like a good friend, a colleague, if you will. I have. Okay. It's so upsetting how everyone thinks I have hoes and I don't, and I don't know. And I don't know how to convince people that I don't have hoes.
You don't have to convince me. I know what time, bro. Like
I got zero hoes. Oh, you know what? There is this one girl that I was talking to and then just randomly stopped talking to. Isn't that the worst? When you think it's going well and it's like, well, we're not gonna talk to each other anymore, and it's been too long.
No, because a part of me, if it ever, all right, I don't care if it got there. If it's going there, if it's heading there, I can already see it. I'm like, it's a waste of time. And then when they kind of like do it or tell you that, it's like, oh.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know.
But I mean, but then again, you have a lot of play, so
that's not even true. But you know the fucking Instagram like game where it's like, oh, I like a post, she likes a post, I like 2 posts, she likes 3. That shit. I only got like 28 posts, so the shit is running out. It's like I don't know what the move is right now. So I'm asking you, as a sauce boss that you are.
Well,
help a young Padawan out.
I don't know what to do, but what I would suggest is after y'all get them playing tag liking on Instagram and shit like a bunch of little kids, I do recommend you maybe sliding in her DMs if that's what you're like.
I've done that. We've had DM conversations, and it's just like.
Do you have her number?
Yeah.
So do y'all text?
No, that's the point. It's like we went out, it was straight, and then it was like.
Well, then have that convo with her, bro. Like you wouldn't know.
But the thing is, because usually you could tell when a girl likes you, right? I know. But when you don't know, it essentially means if you're not sure, it just means it's not working, right? But for some reason, I have a feeling that it is working, and I just am not picking up on something.
Well, I don't know what she's doing, and
yeah, neither do I.
I can't. I'm not there for.
for tech support, sauce support, sauce support. Yeah, man. Oh, you know what? You know what would be great? We need to start a sauce support hotline. So, just email the Richlings Pod at email us. Email us at richlingspod@gmail.com with all your sauce questions, and our resident sauce expert Don will help you get through your hard times, as he just helped me. Helpful tips there, you know. So if you have any sauce issues, call Don, or just email us at richlingspod@gmail.com.
And honestly, as much as I don't want to condone this,
bro,
I feel like this is really interesting. It'll be really fun.
You have to help the next generation. This is what I'm telling you.
I'm all with it.
All with it, bro. For real, if you got any sauce questions, Don's your guy. No, I have like, you're the one with the girlfriend. I'm a single individual with with a girl on Instagram that I like, and I don't know what to do about it. I'm not the person to ask about this.
You're considered an elite single. My God.
What the fuck is that? An elite single?
That means you're great at being a single man.
I don't know. Nah, that's not what that is at all. I wish it was, but it's not. I just do normal stuff and then like this girl's pictures. So I don't know, man. I think we're gonna end on that note. We killed an hour real quick.
We really did, and I need to use the restroom. So yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna find the perfect outro song.
I wish you could just play it as opposed to you just, hey guys, me.
No, I like letting the people know my process.
Right.
All right, so this one is I think you might like this one, so stick around and listen to this. It's Bliss City by Odie off the album Analog. I don't know, man. Shit is fire.
Shout out to you.
Bliss City by Odie. It's another episode of Richlings Podcast. I'm Sean. That's Don. Hit us on Twitter, Instagram.
Hey, for the sauce support line.
Sauce support, email us at richlings@gmail.com. richlingspod@gmail.com. For sauce support, it's another episode of Richlings Podcast. We're out.
Yeah, yo.